Oh man, oh man, oh man. Things just seem to be getting worse and worse and worse in the big 2026. And well, right now, this is stemming with AI. There's a lot of negative stuff going on with AI. We've seen price increases. PlayStation is now increasing their prices $100 to $150 per every PlayStation 5 console. We're even seeing their services go up with PlayStation Plus, which is insanity. It feels like 2008 again, where a console, which should be affordable at one point, is now pretty much out of the range for the normal at median income household. And that's just insane to think of. And a lot of this has to do with really the fact that, well, RAM prices are up, GPU prices are up because AI data centers are taking these and investing billions and trillions of dollars into this where, well, there's a shortage now. So what's going on here? Video games are using AI assets. And look, I'm not the biggest hater if someone uses a placeholder asset that we've seen previously with a game like Expedition 33, or if Larian wants to use AI for a PowerPoint. I've covered that on my main channel. But now we're starting to see the first steps of studios just firing people because of this AI stuff. So let's just give a quick overview. This topic comes up as Kingdom Come Deliverance II localization devs says he was fired and replaced with AI. Yesterday, with no forewarning, I was invited to a meeting and promptly told that in an effort to make the company more effective and save finances, my position at the company would become obsolete in favor of using AI for all translations going forward. AI historically does not do the greatest job of translations at the moment, at least to my understanding. It will probably get better with time, but this really shows just a lack of care on the devs end. If you want my genuine, honest opinion, I truly believe that you should be having localizers make sure that things are getting translated properly from each version. We've seen multiple different video games, whether it's gacha games or live service units, that the translations just make no sense, even with Crimson Desert recently. If we reference this tweet here, obviously we have no confirmation that this is AI, but it says the Spanish translation of the game is completely broken. It completely changes some quest, skills, and challenge text, making them impossible to complete in Spanish. Donde está la biblioteca, baba? These are no minor translation errors and game breaking. Please fix it. I have a feeling these are AI translated. What baffles me is what AI are they even using in this day and age that does such a terrible job at both translating and generating images? We'll get to that. So we look here, it says deliver timber to Carl.
Carl, you gotta stop hitting the grid or you're attracting the walkers.
Challenges. Keep balance on the win. I don't know what that means. And then so obviously shout out to God Emperor. She gives the context here. English one says walk in a rope for 10 meters. Spanish one to use an arrow with a hook, grappling hook, to travel 10 meters. I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means. Using AI translations, if it's going to not provide people the correct instructions on how to play the game or give them the correct information or possibly mislead them to maybe even buying microtransactions that aren't necessarily true to what's being said on the screen, as I've seen with a game such as Wuthering Waves back in the launch of, I think, 2024, they had a weapon that they were selling, and in the Japanese version, the localization was showing that the weapon was using a different type of main damage attribute, so people spent money on it, and they had to wind up doing refunds because of the localization being bad. Localization is very important, right? A lot of companies, they might possibly try to make sure English localization is good, although we've seen that be garbage before. But what about all these other different languages? If people can't have a good experience playing your game because they don't know what the fuck to do, they're not going to buy your game anymore. It's just silly. This is a genuine disappointment to see. There's a comment on Twitter on a highlight here. Replacing localization devs with AI is how you get a game that technically translates every word and completely misses every joke, cultural reference, and emotional beat. Languages aren't just words. This is true, man. You could have I love AI. I want AI to replace all of these woke voice actors and all this nonsense because you're like a dumb grifter. Sure, but you have to have a level of common sense and understanding that, hey, this might not be that good. And we're seeing this off of the heels of so many different controversies, right? I mean, we even have NVIDIA with DLSS 5 trying to use AI to upscale video games to the point where you would think, in theory, this will then let devs maybe not focus as much on optimization of their games. Of like, oh, well, I mean, they could just use DLSS 5 and generative AI will make it look better. It's the lazy route. Gaming has gotten to the point where we're sitting down, paying for the mistakes of developers, paying for the mistakes of AI, paying higher prices because of AI, not even having accessibility for consoles, PCs, Steam Decks. The Steam machine's not even coming out. We don't know what's happening with that. They don't even have the due diligence to hold people in positions to make sure the game is sent to you in a proper manner. It's fucking insanity. And again, I do think sometimes there is a little bit of a over-exaggeration and a crusade of any type of AI use, especially in video games, going back to the Claire Obscure stuff earlier in the year where there was placeholder, there were a couple placeholder posters in the game post-launch. I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me. They had to wind up paying an artist to redesign posters and then put the posters back in. So it's like, okay, it is what it is. You used placeholder assets that were in an engine, not a big problem. Larian Studios getting canceled because they talk about, hey, we will be using some sort of AI in concept art. All right, like you're still using they're still paying concept artists, and they've even explained that they're hiring more than ever. So okay, I'm fine. Crimson Desert had a controversy recently where, hey, they weren't as transparent and they launched the game without addressing any type of AI. It wasn't even labeled having AI on Steam. Now, again, it's not my fight to pick. I'm not too frustrated about something like that. We can see Crimson Desert's response here, pretty much coming out after tons of people were saying that they were using these AI assets and they didn't disclose it, which, again, you should be disclosing this information, especially if it's required. I can look over this. Although some of these paintings look god-awful, I'm like, brother, this should just look like ass. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. I'm tired of just seeing this nonsense. You're not even, like, in the least charitable way I could think of is, hey, is AI making the games better? Is it speeding up the process to deliver a better product? Then you can possibly try to quantify in your mind, well, at least we're getting something solid here. You're getting slop. You're getting slop, you're eating slop, and you're going to eat more slop, and you're going to fucking enjoy it. And you're also not going to own any type of media. You're not going to own your consoles and all these other things because of this slop. It's bullshit. So yes, in some capacity, AI is taking over, and it shouldn't be. This is not what game development is about, and it doesn't even like the whole thought process of, oh, we need to use AI to be more profitable doesn't even fall in line anymore, because Epic Games, one of the biggest game developers of all time, who makes millions and millions and millions and billions of dollars, they're over here firing 1,000 employees, very key, crucial employees, because they want to make sure that their numbers are up. Let's up those numbers. It's fucking insanity. Okay, you have, again, Battlefield, the most successful selling game of the United States of the Americas, yet last year, still laying people off. We're seeing studios lay people off left and right, left and right, and left and right, and a lot of them are trying to use AI to assist, but it doesn't matter. Profit margins aren't even relevant. We have to take that out of the picture, because they're lying to you. That they're not doing this so they could try to make more money, because when they make more money, they still fire people. So it doesn't matter. You have Microsoft, the Microsoft CEO president early in the year talking about, please stop calling everything AI slop. Please, it's amazing. Oh, don't do this. It's pathetic. It's pathetic what this is turning into. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I know what's happening, but I don't know why this is a reoccurring issue. And it's a frustrating thing to see, man. So with that being said, let me know what you think, and your mother, I love you.